All
Dr.
right.
Sharma, I know you and I discussed this last week after Nina and I were meeting, but as a lot of the business owners on this group and community leaders start to kind of plan retreats or the Leadership Angleton, what objective data do you think anyone from the community could look at on a day-to-day basis to make that decision, whether it's Zoom or if it's social distance in an auditorium? With the test positive rate
Sure.
out there and the
Yeah, I think uh, I tell folks we look at variety of things. So every morning, first thing I open up, I look at the data we have produced here to look at our number of tests we did, test positive rate, hospitalization, ICUs. Daily, every morning, 6:30, Dr. Raymer send me the TMC data from Texas Medical Center to see what's going on in Houston, Galveston area. Then we have an incident command where we look at Brazoria, Jefferson, Chambers County to see what's going on in these counties that is reported. So we factor in all that information to make decision what we need for that day. I think whenever we can get below 7% test positive rate, and if you're, let's say, Galveston County, I know the census here is about 340,000. And when we look at less than 100 cases positive per day, that's a good sign. And I think you've got to think about what's the population in Brazoria total.
What was our last one? I know we have a couple people that probably
171, I think, or something like that.
What is it?
171. All right. So let's make it 65 cases. So once you see less than 7% consistently for 2 weeks or less than 65 cases per day for 2 weeks, you are good. And that's the way to look at, percent becomes very tricky. So you got to look at percent and the total number of cases. And then you can also look at, what's your population that are impacting. So when I look at data today, Galveston County has 955 cases positive last week. And 40% of them are kids in high school, Clear Creek, Hitchcock, in those areas. So the hospitalization is low because of that. So one of the things is when you look at any model of prediction, I always say all models are wrong and some models can be useful. Because in models, it's all about the assumptions that goes in. One of the things that we were never able to do during this pandemic, our assumptions keep changing every week. So when your assumptions are not fixed, the models are all going to be wrong. So what I have said to my team, and Beth knows that, I don't predict. I just come to daily to work and I just think about what I'm going to do today. That's it. To make sure we are safe, we can take care of the patient. That's about all we do, day in, day out, to address that.